What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Decided to do a little tent camping, and out here in Woodford, Vermont. Beautiful area out here. We're gonna do a little cave exploring, a little hiking, a little enjoying the wilderness. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna be thinking, especially on this channel, well, if you're out camping and hiking, what are you bringing for a blade? Well, as you can see on the table here, you can see down here, I got a bunch of sticks and stuff. I'm already starting to build up my kindling pile for later on. And what am I using? I am using my Cold Steel SRK. That's right, sand my steel thing is freaking amazing. I was gonna bring my normal buoy like I always do. I always bring my camping buoy, and I said, you know what, this time I'm not gonna bring a large camp knife. I want to see if I can do everything on my trip as far as big knife needs with just the SRK. So far, so good. Let me get real close to my face. Outside of that, I brought my little Kershaw, and I figure I can get down all my little tight work with this guy right here. I love it. Plus, if I grab myself like a Stewart's root beer or something, I got a bottle opener, so that works out just perfect. So those are my knives for the trip. Where I am right now, I have a couple little ponds. There's one over there, over the back there. There's Shelly sitting in the grass tanning, and then there's one here, and then on the other side through the woods through there's a huge lake to go do a little canoeing and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get you guys a shot of the cave that we're going to explore. We're going to explore Everett Cave out here, and it's going to be in Bennington, Vermont. And that's it, man. This is going to be a nice little getaway, typical D-Bad style. Just throw up a tent, and literally you throw up a tent. That tent right there is the Coleman pop-up. Literally, you grab the tent, you take off it's like got a strap around it, you throw the tent up in the air, and it opens up all by itself. Literally. I should have put that on film. But yeah, that's all it is. You take the tent, it comes in a big round package, right? And you take it's like a disc, you throw it up in the air, it opens by itself, you put your crap in it, and you're ready to go. So, that's it. Going to go enjoy this nature. This is an old ski mountain up there. It's really hard to tell from this angle, but way up there where my knife is pointing, there's a little tower. That's the end where the ski lines come through, and they run all the way down the side of this mountain. We hiked that last year, and you can't tell by the slope of the trees, but it's real steep, and there's nothing to see once you get up there. Horrible. But let's see if I can find it. I'll show you guys some nice mountain area over here where we're at. Oh yeah. So there's a mountain over there, and I know you Colorado boys are going, those aren't mountains, those are foothills. I hear you, but the Appalachians, and they're not as big as the Rockies, but they're steeper. So over there you have some mountains, and last year we climbed up the mountains over there, and that's where we're going again for the cave exploring. So I will try to get you guys in there as much as I can. Until then, me and my SRK, we're going to go enjoy some firewood chopping. Talk to you in a minute. All right, got myself a nice little kindling bundle. All right, the knife did its job. So far, so good. And I'll have to get a couple of bigger pieces and process them down. And I will have a full fire. We got some nice, get them started. We got some nice, keep them going. We got some nice, make it hot. And then I'll get some bigger ones and go from there. But what I'm going to do with a couple of these is I'll probably feather them out with the edge. I'll just do a little feather sticking, and that way I will have an easier chance of getting things lit and stayed ignited. But you will see that. I'll put that out there. But that's it. So I got a nice little bundle ready to go for tonight. So now when I come back from my hike, I don't have to worry about processing a bunch of wood. to get a fire started. It is already done. Not too bad. Almost forgot I had a little update for you guys to for those of you who are wondering if he was serious or not. I gotta kill a fly real quick. For those of you who are wondering if he was serious or not, I put a video up earlier explaining about a free knife giveaway for 4th of July that my man Cowboy Sebop, aka Tubes 5150, up here on YouTube, look for him. He was doing a free knife giveaway for the 4th of July. A lot of people were thinking that he wasn't really going to do it because he wanted to get to 100 subscribers by the 4th. He ended up with 82 by the 4th, and now it's keep going. But true to his word, he did the knife giveaway. Somebody won it. It wasn't me. So he put up a video explaining who it is, and I think that guy is going to do an unboxing of the video. So now every 100 subscriber that Tubes gets, he's going to do another giveaway. And the guy, he was serious, he was honest. So if you're looking to be in the free knife giveaway hunt and you haven't subscribed to Tubes 5150, who might be changing his name to Cowboy Sebop because that's his name, get over there and check him out, man. He's a good dude, and he's true to his word. Gotta respect that. I'm gonna keep on going. All right, so here we are at the Robert Frost Trail. Now, Robert Frost was from this area, from Bennington, Vermont. We've been to his grave and in all kinds of different places. Now, what this is, it's a footpath that goes to a big lake, and you go right through. There's the Robert Frost Museum is over here, but you're walking right across his farmland. So, famous author, poet Robert Frost, when he came out to be inspired to write, he wrote an entire book sitting over here on his property. This is where it would go. So we're going to take a nice walk, and I'll show you guys the lake at the end here. That's inspiring. So here's the actual beginning of the trail. It's beautifully wooded and very, very green. This is as Vermont as it gets right in here. I'm waiting for somebody to come out in a flannel shirt and give me some maple candy. Beautiful. All right, so aside from getting attacked by the bugs, we've got this little stream here, and where there's water, there's reeds. So look at this. Looks like a big swamp area. Look at all the dead trees over here. That looks pretty cool, actually. Look at that. It's a huge space. The bugs out here are insane. Couple of little blood-sucking pterodactyls, but we will survive. Coming out of the forest, we hit a huge clearing. This is what we were just in, right? I mean, look at that path. It's barely a path at all. Got some kind of fly on me. And then we come out to this huge clearing, and look, this is how high it is. Man, this is beyond waist high. We got butterflies, we got toads, we got these awesome red birds, we got some wildflowers. Cool place, man. It's a nice little trail to the lake. Well, hopefully eventually we'll get to the lake, but clearing on one side, forest on the other. Step over a log. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, so we came up on what looks like some kind of old rock walls. It doesn't look like a natural formation, but it could be. Who knows? Pretty wild through the forest here. All right, here's something. Here's something. We're coming up upon it sounds like a river, which means got to be getting closer to that lake. I know it's like a 2.5 mile hike, so we're getting a little closer. Oop, I'm not looking. I'm looking through you guys, and I'm stumbling. So here we have this covered bridge and this really nice stream, really clear. Nice little area here. What I love about being way out in the woods, not a lot of graffiti. Gotta love that. Let's see. It says Frost Perron Creek Bridge. And Perron is the name of the lake that we're headed to, the Perron Lake. So we are going to possibly continue. Oh, never mind. We're going to take a picture here. All right, let's see if I can do this while I'm walking. So check out this tree. It's really cool. It's an old broken tree. I'm paying attention, you guys, getting prickers in my legs. And then it's got this big stem that comes down. It's literally like holding it up over the trail so you can walk under it. Man, getting torn up by these prickers out here. All right, we're coming through the clearing, and we see the lake. Jackpot. So this lake is pretty big, and then there's a beach part on the other side, so we're gonna wrap around and walk through all these sticks. I'll try not to whip my lady. And we're gonna wrap around and go spend a few seconds at the water before we have to turn around and walk this trail all the way back. So it'll be all together like a 4.5 mile hike. Problem is the prickers and the bugs equaled out about 8 miles worth of stuff. Man, they were terrible, but the hike isn't bad. It's not a bad hike at all. All right, so we are about 4/10 of a mile away from the actual beach. You can see that there's an area across where people are and enjoying it. And then we got this cool little area right here. It's like Little House on the Prairie meets Beetlejuice with this cool little functionality right here. But we just came out of all that over there. And we finally made it. So now we're just going to trek along here and get to our destination. Well, here we are. The end of the trail. We just shared footsteps with the great Robert Frost. We walked through his property on the same exact path that he would walk to go swimming in the lake when he was young. And what a walk it was. And here's the welcome on the other side to the Robert Frost Trail. And it's a hell of a trail. If you're out in Bennington, Vermont, and you want to stop by the Robert Frost Museum and use that as a beginning point to get to here, or you can take the other way around and start here. But that sure is a nice little walk. Turned out to be pretty good. So now we're going to jump in the water real quick and get ready to continue. Perfect day on the lake. Destination spot, first one done. Mountains in the background, water in the foreground. Awesome. Woo! Stop. All right, so we decided to venture out from the lake just to see part of the town over here. Really cool old town, McCullough Library. You got Powers Market. Look at that place, man. That is pretty cool. And then you got this really nice fountain right here. Really pretty working fountain. Wonder if I can get it where the sun is to give you guys an idea of what it actually looks like. Cool. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's ornate on the bottom, and pretty nice. We're gonna keep exploring, but you can see it's an old industrial town just hidden out in the mountains of Vermont. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. All right, so if you look behind this waterfall, there's a little bridge and a mountain. Past that little bridge is the lake we just came off of. And here you see this sweet little waterfall right next to the fire station. And there's the cold water support team right there, the brush unit. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. That bridge over there is how you get to the second half of that beach, like what I showed you across the beach. But we're just walking all through here now, checking it all out, checking it all in. Here it is, back where we began. Holy mackerel. I am dying, but look how blue the sky is. Look at this, count all the clouds. Bet you can't get past 0. There are no clouds in the sky today. It is beautiful. One thing I was looking at when we came in is these rocks. It's kind of cool. This rock is like a gray wash. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's all marbleized and quartzy. You can see all the shining quartz. Pretty wild. But after a trip through Robert Frost's property and a dip in the lake, we are ready for the next adventure. So I guess time to move on to the next trail. All right, so we pulled over here at Walmart because it's Walmart. But you see that big spike coming out of the ground there? That's the Bennington War Monument, and it goes back to the Revolutionary War. And the thing is awesome. You can actually go up to the top. We've already been in there a couple times, went to the top, so I'm not going to do it now. Otherwise, I would show you a video of that. But if you're ever in Bennington, Vermont, and you want to do something cool, go to the top of that thing, man. It is just awesome. It's kind of like the one in DC, except smaller, but it is just phenomenal. The views up there are crazy, but just a good spot to hit. All right, so you see that mountain in the background, that white speck up there? That's the that's a ledge. Last time we were here, we hiked up to that thing. That hike is actually kind of brutal. You can't tell by looking at it from here, but it goes like straight up. There's not very there's not a lot of paths or anything like that. Nice guy in that truck, man. He just slowed down because I was filming. He saw that. He was like, oh, should I pull in? Not a lot of people like that. But that's cool. And then right there is the top right there of the memorial. It's just really cool. Really, really cool places to visit. Well, looky, here we are. Over back there is Everett Castle. It's all closed. The whole road to get up here was closed, but we came anyway, so if we get towed, it's your fault, YouTube, because I'm doing this for you. Actually, I'm doing it for me. I love this stuff. But we are going to enter the woods and try and find this cave, Everett Cave. And if we can find it, well, good for us, because just walking up this hill so far has been a beaut. But hopefully we'll be able to find it and show you guys what it looks like. I'll let you know. All right, so the hill coming up to this place is no joke. It is like straight up. But turn around, we just came upon this. This is the entrance with an S, entrance to the cave. Holy moly. So, I need to settle up here, put my water down, somewhere it's not going to fall down, get my flashlight, because it is dark as hell in there. Hey. Okay, so I got the bright setting. All right, let me put you guys on pause so I can get in there. All right, so we are all going to, for the first time, enter this cave. The footing is on slanted rock, so I have to be careful while I'm holding this. I'm trying to look and film and walk in at the same time. And then Shelly's got to get her footing. She's putting her light on her head. Man, all I see is mosquitoes. Luckily, they're all males I see right here. All right. So this is the cave. And it's just a big rock cave. Whole lot of stone, but there's a little couple of crawl spaces in there and in there. And you know, it looks like people have had fires in here. Let me see how far back this goes. Oh, wow. Okay, let me see first how this room goes. And then I'll let her know if it's worth coming into. That's a problem with smashing my head on this guy right here, because I'm looking down and not looking up. Okay, let's try to do that again without smashing my dome. It looks like it's just a room that I can stand up in, and that's what it is. It's a big room. So let's see. Wow, let's see. Yeah, come on in. Just watch your head, because I dinged mine up. This is cool. It goes back. Probably am bleeding from the top of my head. I can't see it, so if I can't see it, it's not happening. Okay, let's see. Get under here. Man, it sucks being tall. Okay. Wow. Holy crap. This is cool. This is cool, man. You guys are seeing what I'm seeing for the first time. Let's try and keep that out of the... You guys just don't stand up yet. Just scooch through. There's like, I don't know what's down there, if anything. And right there is, look, it looks like an ending. There's that cool hole right there. Oh, look at there. Goes all the way up there. This is huge. Holy crap. Goes all the way up in there. This is really, really smooth. It's like milky. Wow. This is so nice. All that fresh water just dripping off of this thing. I want to go back to this spot over here, see if there's any opening back there. Are you getting crap all over your phone? Let's see. Yeah, come in here. All right, here we go. Let's see what's down in this pit. It's a big crevice. Man, think about like Native Americans that might have lived in here. You know, make this their home. Look at this. That cave goes straight through there. Somebody put a strap here to try to climb up, but it's so wet and nasty. I don't know if I could trust it. Look at this. Holy crap. This is pretty wild. This is pretty wild. You don't see this every day. Unless, you know, you're a cave explorer or you live in a cave. Then you see it every day. Holy smokes. All right, so this is it, man. Everett Cave. What a gem to find right here. Look at this little hole right here. That's the water dripping. It's like forcing a hole. It's amazing. It's amazing. This thing is just constantly changing, constantly shifting. It's like it's alive. Look at all the holes from all the water coming through. This is nuts. This is nuts. All right. Trying to find my way back through this little tiny exit hole. You know, I walked in at first and I was like, wow, what a ripoff. It's just like a little tiny cave. And then all of a sudden, it squirted straight through. Let me see if I can't get around here. Gotta make myself small. All right. There's the exit. Let's go through that. Yeah. Bang myself on top again. Watch my head. In here, I can stand up for just a little bit. Whew. It is tight through here. Man. Oh, I found my water bottle. There's where I bang my head. And there's the exit. So, whew, that's it, man. What a trip. Freaking awesome. All right, on to the next thing. All right, so this is it's like a VA with a big war memorial. And they have all these deer and stuff. I just wanted to show you guys this. The entrance is awesome. You gotta love that. The American flag standing through. Really cool, but what I want to show you is something else. Hold on. All right, so this is the war memorial here, and it's really cool because they have different walls, you know, like the Vietnam Wall in DC, but they have different walls commemorating the lives of the fallen from this area, from all different wars. And this right here is an awesome stone. This is the State of Vermont Medal of Honor recipients. That right there, it's a whole wall of heroes right there, you ask me. But there you go, you got the bell. It is, this is the chapel bell, and it is from 1885. Man, it's an old bell. So here you have Vietnam, and this is crazy because I think there's more Vietnam than anywhere else. Here's Desert Storm, right? Then you have this wall. Man, gotta pay respect right here. Pay homage. This wall is all Vietnam. Let's see what this one. This is the Korean Memorial Wall. Look at all the names on that one. Right here. Our greatest generation, World War II. Look at how many guys from Vermont served and died from World War II. Holy mackerel. In World War I. Look at that. Crazy. I don't know. There's some things in life that a person just should appreciate seeing. And when you see, you know, the fallen, anybody, all of my brothers and sisters who have served in any one of those branches, man, it's just respect, respect, respect. Presented to the state of Vermont by the American Legion and the American Legion Auxiliary in 1976, that big stone is. And look at this, hopefully y'all can see it. I hope so, because it's worth it. But it's soldiers delivering a flag to a mother, letting them know that their son has passed. And there's a whole lot of that going on right here. But next, let me see. I don't know if all the deer are out. If so, I'll get a shot. If they're not out, obviously I'm not going to show you a bunch of empty land. All right, I want to see if I can't get them. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of them in a gaggle right there. You can see them moving and shifting around. But normally they're all over the place and they're easy to spot. Today, they're all sitting in the shade. We'll take a better angle here. Hold on. All right, so here's a different angle. I don't know what kind of deer they are. They aren't whitetail, but they're pretty big. They just have, I don't know if you can see those antlers. There's, instead of like an antler coming up with a bunch of parts broken off of it, it just looks like one on each side. I do see what looks like a spotted deer right there, and then there's some that I just don't know what. But this is really cool because it's at like a veteran's home, right? And so the vets, you know, all the old boys that are living out their lives, man, they get to come every day and just come say hi to the deer. And, I don't know, maybe throw them some crackers or whatever, but there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them. They're just scattered around. And you get a nice clump right there. I got Shelly calling me. What's that? Oh, yeah, there's a little baby. Oh, there's a whole bunch of little babies. All right, hey, there you go. So right there is some little babies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, that deer is that spotted deer. And normally, like where I'm in New England, we have tons of whitetail. They're just all one solid color. They're that brown color with a white tail. The spotted ones are so much prettier. But then you see that brown one sitting there, right there. And it's like a solid color, but different kind of antlers. I don't know what kind of deer that is. And then you have this white guy over here. Damn, white guys. And, but look at that. That's a pretty deer right there, man. That's a pretty looking deer. We'll be looking at this video for years to come. When I'm 75 years old, we'll be sitting around, we'll be looking at this video going, damn, we went in that cave way back then. We saw them little deer way back then. Nowadays, there aren't any deer left. That's what's going to happen when I'm 75. We're going to eat them all. So yeah, man, pretty cool little scenery for the vets to be able to gaze upon every day. I like that. There's a little baby right there behind its mother.
I didn't even see the baby.
I don't know if you can see it. Basically, this is going to be us in the future watching it. And where'd that little deer go? Right there. Look at him. Look at him. Look how tiny the little guy is. Look at that.
The baby there. That's why she was hiding from
That baby looks like a rabbit. It's so little. Man. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty actually. All right, so hopefully they won't run away. Oops, sorry. There's a big male right there, and there's a female spotted right there. And oh no, it's a male. It's a big male. Look at that. See if we can't get close without him scurrying off. What's up, big guy? What's up, big guy? What's up, big guy? You don't have to run. Don't worry about it. You don't have to run. Look at you. Just checking you out. Look at this guy, man. Look at those antlers. Yeah, I know. I know, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Shelly's making a friend over here. Look at this. And you want to talk about two pretty creatures sharing the same space. Wow. Look at how awesome these colors are, man. Look at that wreck. Oh, and he farted. Oh, he's my kind of deer. Look at this guy. Oh, he's beautiful, man. He is beautiful. Look at this guy. Look at how, yeah, those new antlers are all velvet.
Are you showing off?
Look at him. That is a cool looking deer right there. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. He's like, yeah, shut up. Your people shoot my people.
I know. I'm going to meet him.
Ooh, look at that. Look at those spots, man. It's incredible how nature can come up with spots and stripes and all kinds of different colorations. It's just remarkable, man. Just remarkable. Look at this guy right here. That's a big one. Look at him. He's fat, too. You're a fat boy. A big Adam's apple. You're like, if you weren't skinnier, you'd be like the Howard Stern deer right there with that Adam's apple. Ooh, doggy. All right, let's go say goodbye to your buddy. And then we're getting back on the trail. We're going to do something. I don't know what yet, but we're going to do something. All right, big man. All right, big man. You want to say hello? Go. What's going on, YouTube? It's Deary Deer all day. Look at you, man. Yeah, you know who you are. All right, so anyway, guys, hope you like that part. That was pretty cool. All right, we got another lovely lady right here. Look at this beauty queen. Look at that, man. Ooh, she got the music in her head. She's twitching. Yeah, she must be listening to Zeppelin in there. Come on, what's on the Bluetooth, girl? Look at that. All right, so we are looking at sunset at the lake. Nice big lake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little sunset paddle. I have a rowboat and I have a canoe. I think I'm going to take the canoe and enjoy the sunset on the water. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me take this thing. All right, so I'm going to attempt some one-handed canoe paddling. Give you guys a view of what I'm seeing. How beautiful it is. It's just nice, man. It's nice coming out here, seeing the sunset from the water. I started out way back there somewhere. Just paddling out. Man, I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. I mean, you know, when people say, so how'd you spend your day? You know what I mean? This is it. Look at that. This is something Bob Ross would paint. He'd put a happy little D-bad rowing on a boat, paddling on a canoe. That's what he would do. So, this is it, man. After this, I'm going to go. I'm going to light me a fire. I'm going to roast a pepper. I'm going to chill out for a little while and brought the laptop, watch a movie, and then tomorrow, it's a whole new day of adventure. As for now, man, be jealous, my friends. This is my evening. This is my getaway. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can't hit the brakes here and show you where I'm at. Let's see. You know, paddling with one hand is hard. Okay, so that's where I started. There's Shell over there reading her book. And, man, this is the good life. This is the good life. All right. Whew, man, this is cool. I'm pretty sure y'all know that song, Smoke on the Water. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. But it is some smoky water right here. You can see, look at all that. I hope that white line you can see between the reflections That's all smoke coming off the water. Man, I got all the way over here and I saw that and I was like, what? Looks like I'm not done recording just yet. Look at it coming. The smoke is coming right at me too. It's like the mist, like that movie. Yeah, I'm going to stab the mist. I don't know, I just thought that was pretty cool. Yep. I think I'm grinding out my rod. It sounds dirty. Alright, with the fire strong, it's time to cut up some of this pepper. This pepper. Look at that. Beautiful pepper, man. Beautiful pepper. That's what I'm going to do. Just cut it into quarters. Open it up. Get rid of the seeds. Those will light up nice. So now what I'm going to do is take a stick, just puncture through my pepper here. Strengthen up my tip. I may have just weakened my stick, but we will soon find out. Alright, right through there. Right through there. And now I roast a piece of pepper at a time over the fire and enjoy it. And that's what we're going to do. Me and the lady, we're going to sit outside by the fire. I'm going to roast some peppers. Say goodnight to y'all, and we'll catch up on the next adventure tomorrow. Well, it's day 2 of my overnight camp excursion. We are getting ready to hit the next trail, and I think we're gonna do Molly Stark Trail. Runs around a reservoir, I believe, so hopefully it'll give us some nice shots. Oh man, I love this place, man. I love this place. So I already got the campsite broken down. That's where the tent was back there. Little picnic table, the Jeep's back there. So now it's time to head out of here. Maybe go get some breakfast and then take a hike. So I will show you. I think it's going to be our last hike of the weekend, and then we're probably going to hit maybe Burlington and go see some cool sights there before we head on out. But tell you what, YouTube, Woodford, Vermont, it's not a whole lot to do if you're not an outdoorsman, but if you're an outdoorsman, there's everything to do. Finding that cave was the balls, man. It was awesome. All right, I'm gonna keep going. All right, so this is an area, Molly Stark Trail. You can see it goes all the way around. There's some dude wearing a thong banana hammock with net shorts over it. Yeah, that'll make you want to puke. So it goes all the way out. There's a trail that goes to the back. You can see all the way up. It's just a nice area. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna do a little walk and check this place out. Look at the water, how clear it is. So nice. All right, so that's what we're doing. This is today's adventure. Stop. Do not block driveway. Well, it doesn't say do not enter. Oh, bear hunters. Please do not shoot bears wearing radio collars or yellow ear tags. All right. Doesn't say anything about stabbing them when they come at you, so that's what we have to look forward to. This is going to be a nice, easy path. There's a nice little sailboat out there. I don't know if you can see it, but not too bad. It's a long walk along the river. All right, so we are almost done with this hike, up and down, and we are going to go look for this really cool, it's like a lookout bridge type thing. We're gonna see if we can't find it. If we can, you guys will see it. If you can't, you'll just have to wonder what the hell I was talking about. Ooh wee. What's outside of your window today? Oh yeah, so the place we want to go to is over there, so we're just gonna park and walk. Pretty cool. And you can see mountains way off in the distance. All the way through, so that little bridge is right there. That's what that is. But look at this. Look at this scenery. we're trying to hurry up because there's a need to pee coming on here with a couple of us. And since there's only 2 of us, I'm pretty sure you can guess which ones. So we're gonna take this little bridge. We're gonna come back and get some better footage in a second. But look how cool this place is. This is in Wilmington, Vermont, right down the road from where we were. And I mean, look at this. This is crazy cool. I'm gonna come back in a second and give a better shot. Let's get Hogbag Mountain Gift Shop up there. All right, so I found some gems inside this place. Number 1 is a little bottle of soda. It's worm ooze, so I'm gonna have to drink that up. Have a little worm ooze, and I got some beef sticks, man. We got one. What do you got here? Wild boar. We've got some kangaroo. We've got a little bit of elk. We've got some gator, and we have some pheasant. So I got a couple beef sticks that'll do me right. Put them in my bag here. Drink my worm ooze pretty soon. But as for now, I'm gonna spin around. Get a good view of this. Got a couple people making out. Yeah. All right, let's check it out here. So Holyoke Range, Holyoke, Massachusetts. That's basically where I'm at. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but right, where's my finger? Right there is Mount Tom. That's in Holyoke, Massachusetts. It's the one that kind of goes up like this and then down, but it's really light gray. So I don't know if you can see it, but that's very, very far away. Very, very far away. You could see that pretty easy, man. And you get Shelburne, Mass over there, which is farther from me. And that's pretty sweet. Got a big turkey vulture flying off in the distance. Ooh, man, you can see them mountain ranges for miles. Miles. Over 100 miles. Mount Tom, that's about how far that is. That's insane. That is beautiful. So I told you guys I brought my little Kershaw for a just in case moment. So I'm gonna have to tap open this totally gross knife. The bottle opener works with it closed. Well, or open, but you wouldn't want to use it when it's open. Ooh, let's see. All right. Bottoms up. It's not very good. You want to try some worm ooze? No. She's smarter than me.
Is that like pineapple?
No, it's orange kiwi, but it says totally gross, and they weren't kidding. I'm gonna drink it again though.
Probably should have gone by it.
Yep, that's why I bought a backup. I just knocked everything over. Root beer, tested, tried and true. That's what we're gonna go with. All right, this is gonna be our last one for the trip. Retreat Trails. It's the Retreat Tower. So we're going all through this cemetery area. Where the "you are here" is where we are. We're going right there where it's Stone Tower. And we're doing that via this. So we got a little ways to go. See you when we get to the cemetery. All right, so it turns out we're actually filming a snuff film. This is the death of D-Bad. This was straight up. Man, but check this out. You guys can see that through the woods, through the trees. This is just a giant stone tower. Now, what we're hearing is that there was some kind of mental asylum or something, and this place is actually haunted. There's a cemetery on the grounds.
It was built by the patients.
Oh, it was built by the patients. See, she has all the information. So this thing was built by the patients of the mental asylum. True story, too. And the cemetery for the mental asylum patients is on the grounds here. So we're going to check this out and then go there. We were going to do that first, but we came here first and we'll hit the cemetery second. But holy crap, it's a good thing Shelly's here. She knows more because she actually reads crap. I just guess. Man, look at this. Can you imagine? This was built
by mental patients. Holy crap. It's just out here on the top of a mountain in the middle of the freaking woods in Vermont. Now, I don't know if we can go in or not. No, it looks like there's a padlock on the door. 1887. Oh my gosh, I want to go in there so bad. I wish I had a bolt cutters. The bugs out here are ridiculous. You can see mountains all around us. This is awesome. Handmade by inmates. Crazy inmates. Oh my gosh, look at the limestone and stuff like that. That's probably why you're getting good paranormal activity out here, because it's tons of it up there. Holy mackerel. We're doing a ghost hunt tonight, as a matter of fact. When we leave here, we have to get ready, get back home. It's going to take a couple hours, and then hang out for a couple hours before we go on a ghost hunt. And that's going to be pretty cool. Let's see if we can't get a nice big view of this guy. Holy crap, guys. Just walking out in the middle of the woods, and you see this. And I tripped. I've done that a lot this trip. I think that's why they call it a trip. Look at that. You got a window right there. Man, how badly do I want to be inside that? Oh, man. What a find. These are the kind of things that aren't in your normal tour book. You got to search for this kind of stuff. And Shelly is my searcher. But look at all the stone, and then you can see where that window is. They use actual block, like right here around the door, they use block. And then the rest is just rough stone. Man, they did a good job on this thing for it still to be standing like this. Way up here. This is just freaking awesome. So hopefully, next stop, if we can find it, will be the cemetery of the mental cases who built this place. God, kudos to them. They did a great job. I was going to say, this is insane. Yeah, I guess it really is. All right, so on our way to the cemetery, which we think is over here, which might be that plot of land over there, come across this. We don't know if this is the asylum or something else, but there's a path. So I'm going to leave my water bottle there and trek up. And I think, oh, that is the cemetery. So right there is the cemetery. And this, I'm guessing, could be the asylum. Oh, yeah. This is the stuff.
Yeah, you really put these people.
Yeah, they put them deep in the woods. I mean, this is literally just deep in the woods. Let's see.
Trees on there?
Wow. This is cool. I mean, if you had a bunch of mental cases you didn't want around the public, you drag them out in the woods, you put them inside a building where nobody could see them. This is the middle of the woods. Look at this. I mean, talk about finding things. Just cool things. Wow. Got like these windows here that I can't really see in. I don't have a flashlight with me to try to look inside that. Plus it's all prickers going up to it. Man, let's go around it. I think this is the asylum. It's got caged windows. Look at these roof, man. Looks like a metal roof. This is pretty wild. I love how it says no trespassing, because that, you know, you put those signs on a building and it basically says, come here, come here. Holy mackerel. This is pretty wild. How you get in, I have no idea. It looks like it might have gone, no, I was going to say it could have gone lower, but looks like foundation right here. So I was thinking maybe they buried some of it in, but they didn't. So it looks like where we came in, that was that one door. And it was kind of like a window, I thought, but maybe not. Maybe it was a door. Yeah, she wears high heel Converse to hike in. She's a badass.
All right. Just got a good shot of your shoes on accident. So let's see. This must have been the door right here. Yeah, because look, it's the only one that has
Well, yeah, I think about
a latch. This is the door.
There'd be stairs.
Yeah, right here. Oh, right here. See, there's a foundation for stairs. This would have been the door. Let's see. That is dark inside there. I wish I had my flashlight. But, I mean, I don't know if I can turn the, hold on a second. All right, let's see if we can get it. Oh, it's so dark in there. Oh, wait, yeah, you can see, like, nothing really. Anybody want to put their face in there and come show us and say hello? Man. So it's dark. It's really dark in there. I mean, there's no light sources to show us anything. I have the flash on, and it's not even touching this darkness. You know what I mean? You can see like what looks like a level of some sort. That's about it. Man, how cool this to go in. How cool would this be to go in? Look at all this, man. There's your hinges right there. This was the door. Look at that. Big iron door in front of a wooden door. They were keeping these people in. This is where the stairs used to connect. This is pretty wild, guys. This is pretty wild. Man, all right, let's go to the cemetery. All right, man, yeah. You know, Shelly was talking about, she's like, no wonder this place is haunted. So check it out. You took a bunch of crazies and you stuck them in a building in the middle of the woods where nobody could hear from them. You have them climb this mountain to build by hand a gigantic tower. Then when they die, you put them in an unmarked grave. An unmarked, not a grave, their stones are marked, but an unmarked cemetery in the middle of the woods. You see houses here now? I don't think these houses were here when this was done. And if so, they still didn't mark this thing. I mean, they have stones. They have, the stones are written on, you know, as far as their names and whatnot. Let's see if we can find one that we can read real well. And put a couple names to the plots here. Now, some of them have been so dilapidated and fallen down that someone at least put a wooden box around them, which is nice. You know what I mean? But that could have been done a long time from when this actually happened. So let's see, Jillian, it looks like, or oh, Julia Ann something. I can't read it, but Julia Ann. So we know that it wasn't just men. You know, they were equal opportunity crazies. So let's see what we have here. This says Sarah Gooley. Sarah Gooley, 1850, it looks like 1851 or 1854. Sarah Gooley. Got a couple squirrels chasing each other around a tree down here. But let's see if we see any men. Maybe this was a woman's asylum. Who knows? No, because there's a Gilbert. There's a Gilbert right here. There's a nice couple of stones over here. There's what? Oh, there is a big stone. Maybe it says, it's marked and there is a name to this place. So this one died in 1867. This is Martha Campbell. Look at how the condition of this stone. You can see that they did let's come and see. They did like plant right here and some nice flowers there. Age 66. Martha J. Campbell. Sitting right below me. Look at this one. 1883. This is Henrietta. Get out of here. This one's my favorite. Yeah, they put border. You got to see this one. I'm not going to say the name out loud because you got to read this last name. I mean, this is one I was not ready to see. What does that say?
Frankenstein.
Henrietta Frankenstein. This is the Bride of Frankenstein. No wonder they put her in here. She was a loon.
That's actually a nice stone.
That is awesome. Freaking, I'm looking at a Frankenstein the same thing that happens to be tattooed on my leg. Oh my gosh. Frankenstein, gotta love it. You've got to be kidding me. There's a little tiny stone. I'm so far I'm seeing more women than men. And you know, this place, the tower, they say was built by these people. So who knows, man? You might have had a bunch of female masons in this joint. There's not a lot of stones in here. It's a small cemetery, but they're here. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Oh, trying to clear it off a little bit. Can't really see. This person died. It looks like age 34, but I can't really get to the name. 1856, and then down here it says 34 for something. Oh, maybe born and died 56. Not sure. Not sure. Here's a good one. This is Mary, wife of G.W. Brown, died in 1856. Mary. So that's Mary. And that's the last, really, some of the standing good ones. Let's go see what that stone says. I'll tell you in a second. All right, so here's the stone. But if you look at the stone, it is definitely not from the 1800s. So what you have here is the patience, dedicated memory to the men and women who found peace, caring, and tenderness in their time of need. It's the cemetery, the Asylum cemetery. And so in here, this is what you see. And look, a couple of crazies just arose from their graves. But so this stone was added later. So they didn't even have a stone until somebody put this here. A dedication. Oh, and the dedication is by Robert Frost. Yeah, look at that. So,
Two roads diverged in a wood. Isn't that
two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled. Man, that's some cool stuff, guys. That's some really, really cool stuff. This pretty much ends our adventure in Vermont. Bye. She doesn't care about you. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're probably just going to go cruise around the little town and whatnot, and play around with the yokels. And that's about it, man. What a great time. This has been Vermont. I'm Donnie B. Until next video.